Roxburgh. Welcome to BeFiT. Let's get started. I'm going to show you an amazing sequence that's called foam rolling for runners. So grab your roller and let's get going. So you're going to basically just bring your roller out in front of you and you're going to turn your body. We're going to start by rolling out the feet. And what this does, it just starts to activate the feet. There's 26 joints and bones in the feet, so we want to really activate the feet. You're just going to place the arch of your foot on the roller and lean into it as you inhale and really lunge your weight into it. The more weight you can get into the arch, the less tension and stress is going to be built up in there. So you're just rolling. This is great for proprioception, for balance, for agility, which is super important when you're running. So make sure you're breathing, staying aware, anchoring down through that back foot. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you roll forward. We're going to do about 8 to 10 of these on each foot. So let's do 2 more. Inhale, roll through it. Exhale, come back up. And last one, inhale, roll. And exhale, back up. And then just place both feet on the mat for a minute here and just feel the difference. You can feel a sense of lightness, relaxation, but also connectivity into that right foot. Now we're going to put that left foot on the roller, right at the root of the toe, and then we're just gonna lunge forward. So inhale, leaning into it, really rolling out that plantar fascia, preventing plantar fasciitis, which is a super common thing that happens with runners. So inhale as you roll forward, exhale as you come back up. You wanna engage your core here, drop the shoulders down, inhale, lean forward, exhale, bringing it back. Let's do 4 more, you guys got this. 3, so we're waking up the body. You're activating the feet, activating the core, activating the balance. 2 more, 2, inhale, back up, and last one. Beautiful. And then just stand there for a minute and just march out and feel your feet and feel how much more active they are. Now we're gonna roll out the shins. This is an amazing one to get the tension and stress that builds up in the lower part of the legs. So you're gonna really work the toes under. So your toes are reaching forward and your heels are back. You're putting the roller right below your knee joints. Now we're gonna put the weight of your body into your arms. Inhale, you're gonna roll the roller under as you curl your tailbone under, engage your lats and your core, and then inhale, you're gonna come all the way back, stretching that plantar fascia that we already rolled out and strengthening the core. Roll forward, point the toes. 8 to 10 reps of each of these is amazing. So stay with me here. Inhale, roll, point those toes. Exhale, back. You want to internally rotate your toes slightly so you get the nice juicy part of your shins. So this is going to make you more effective and more efficient when you're running. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, back. Engage those arms. Keep the shoulders down for 3. Point the toes. And then a big flex, stretching the plantar fascia. 2. And back. Last one, inhale, roll, abs engaged. Exhale as you bring it back. Awesome, you guys did great. Now bring the roller a little bit behind you and you're gonna put your left foot forward and your right shin on the roller. Okay, internally rotating the right toes in and both hands are on the inside of the left foot here. And you're just gonna roll to right below your knee joint as you inhale, drop your shoulders down and exhale. So this one we're getting a hip stretch as well as a nice little shin roll. Sometimes I feel like the shins get forgotten for runners. A lot of people focus on the calves, but the shins are super important to keep those feet agile. And also when you're connected to your feet, you actually connect to your core more efficiently. And then we'll switch. Remember 8 to 10 on each side. So inhale, roll down. Both hands are on the inside of the right foot. And rolling up to just below the knee. And then make sure you're breathing because that will actually bring in the beautiful circulation and blood flow, oxygenated blood to the body to help heal and create flexibility and regenerate your connective tissue. That's the beauty of the roller. You're bringing in this nourishment into your fascia. 1 more, inhale and exhale, beautiful. Coming up. Now we're gonna do the backs of the legs. So placing the roller on the calves. Okay, so you're gonna either do hands flat or you can do fists. I like to do fists to take the pressure off the wrists. And we're gonna rotate the toes and knees out as you roll up to just below the knees. And we're gonna work the different rotations. So we're gonna do 3 with the external. Breathing, engage your core. 2. And last one, inhale and exhale. And then we're gonna internally rotate. Reset the upper body. Taking the time here, The beauty of doing this kind of sequence before you run is it's actually a bit like a moving meditation. It's getting you connected to your body. It's helping you become aware of where you're holding stress and tension. And then flex your feet and just do circles as you continue to roll for 3. So we're giving your legs a massage. You might hear your ankles click. 2. And last one. And 1. Beautiful. And then just crisscross the legs. And we'll do a little spine stretch here. Round forward. Big inhale. And exhale. Rolling back up. Now we're gonna do the hammies. I always like to give a little break between that for the wrists. Okay, again, same thing, fists, and we're gonna roll out those hamstrings. Now this is a huge area that gets tense and tight and compressed from running, obviously sitting too much, traveling. So this is amazing. Another benefit here is it helps roll away cellulite, which is a beautiful thing. So we're getting in the hydration and the lubrication to the connective tissue. So breathing, engaging your core, make sure your shoulders are down, your neck is long, abs are engaged. And last 2, let's internally rotate now for 2 more. Getting a little bit of the inner thighs going here. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna take the roller to the side and we're gonna do some inner thighs. This is another area that sort of gets forgotten as far as running is concerned. But it's super important to stabilize the knee and also to be more efficient with your run as well in your gait. So we're just gonna inhale as you roll through up to that inner thigh. Exhale as you bring it back up. So think about your posture here, shoulders down, neck long. Roll to that upper inner thigh. Make sure you breathe. 8 reps here for 4. Inhale, exhale for 3. Smoothing out that density, creating more flexibility and more efficient. You become more efficient when your fascia is not as bulky and dense. And then we'll switch sides. So bringing that roller to the left side. Come down onto your forearm and we're gonna roll through that inner thigh. So you're really activating your core here, your shoulders are down. And 5, stay with it, you gotta use that upper body a bit for 4. And 3. Again, this is gonna make your run so much more efficient. You're not gonna be as sore. 2, and 1. Awesome, come on up. Now we're gonna bring the roller this way and roll out the hips. So you're gonna place the roller on right around your hip bone and cross your right foot in front of your left. And we're gonna roll all the way up to the top of that hip bone and exhale. This is a really common area that gets tight from running, from sitting, from traveling, from not doing too much, and also overtraining as well. It's just an area we tend to hold stress and tension in this part of our body. 2 more here, breathe. And this is very detoxifying. It's like wringing out your connective tissue is like giving your body an internal juice cleanse. Keep rolling, awesome. And then we'll do the other side. So place that roller underneath the right hip, left foot crosses over. Abs are engaged the whole time. You wanna think about your posture. This is about changing your body mechanics, improving your awareness of your body, and also the efficiency in your body. Keep breathing into that hip for 3. 8 to 10 of each of these is the perfect amount. You don't need more than that for 2. Breathe, last one, and down. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna bring the roller on the left side of your body, and we're gonna do the quads. This is such a great spot to self-massage and to help your body heal itself. Again, this is an area of the body that gets really overworked. So we're just giving you a nice lymphatic massage. So you're just gonna have the roller right at your pubic bone. Use your lats and your shoulders are down, your abs are engaged as you roll just above the kneecaps. Inhale as you roll up to the pubic bone. Exhale as you roll down. Self-massaging, bringing in hydration and lubrication into the thighs. And this helps elongate, but also makes you more efficient. So this is amazing. Of course, when we're running, this is an area that gets used the most. And last one, inhale and exhale. Now bend the knees and extend. Then we're gonna roll down 1 more inch, bend, extend. and roll up, bend, so we're eccentrically elongating the thighs. Extend, and one more time. Bend, extend. Awesome. Okay, now just take a minute here. I want you guys to stand up and just walk around a little bit. Feel your legs. Feel how much lighter your legs feel. So you can imagine how that would make you more efficient. So you always want to use this sequence before you go for a run. Okay, now we're gonna work on opening up the upper body, the lungs and the diaphragm, and the shoulder blades and the head a bit, because that's super important when you're running as well. Now that we've opened up the lower body, we want to open up the lungs because that'll give you more endurance as well. Okay, so we're gonna put the roller underneath the upper middle back. Hands are gonna go behind the head. And we're gonna place the feet about hip width apart, lift the hips, and roll up the spine, driving it with your feet, and roll about to your middle back. Inhale as you roll up. This time bring your elbows together. Exhale as your elbows go wide, rolling to that middle back. Inhale together. So this is great. This is rolling out the kinks. This is massaging all the tension in the upper middle back that occurs from stress, from fear, from overtraining, from not doing enough, from sitting around too much. So 3 more here. Inhale as you open those elbows. Exhale as you close 2. This is like as close as you're gonna get to the spa. Last one. Awesome. Okay, now place that roller about middle back again. Inhale, we're gonna arch back, filling up your lungs, opening up the diaphragm, and then exhale, pull that belly in as you curl up. Inhale as you arch back. Fill up your lungs, you guys. Exhale as you curl. Really take this opportunity to expand the lungs. The lungs can take about 2 gallons worth of oxygen. So we want to utilize that space so that we can be the most efficient when we go for a run or any kind of workout. Or just life. 2 more here. Inhale, arch back. 8 to 10 reps is perfect here. Last one, inhale back. Big exhale, pull that belly button in, wring out your organs and get rid of all that CO2 to make room for the fresh oxygen into the lungs. Awesome. And then we're gonna just finish off by laying on the roller long way. So you're gonna line it up with your mat, lay all the way down. Okay, make sure your whole head, shoulders, and lower spine are on the roller. You wanna make sure you have a slight little curve, that you're not tucking or overarching. So we call that neutral spine. Okay, now we're just gonna feel our bodies calm down. We're gonna feel our spines just stacking up and actually decompressing. So we're letting gravity put us in alignment. Inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up over your head. And exhale, bring those arms down. Inhale, reaching up. This is called snow angels. Fill up the lungs. Exhale as you bring it back down. This is an amazing thing to do at the end of the day when you're feeling stressed or hunched over and you want to grow an inch. Exhale as you bring it back down. Last one, inhale, reach it back. And exhale, bring it back down. Oh, there we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on BeFiT. If you want more information, you can check me out on Instagram at Roxburgh, or you can also check out my website, www.laurenroxburgh.com, and I also have an amazing book. It's called Taller, Slimmer, Younger, 21 Days to a Foam Roller Physique. Thanks so much for rolling. Take care.